seeing this video, notice I can't even do my normal intros and the shenanigans to start the video. You know, to anybody who's ever been to jail, right? And I want you to understand, anybody and everybody out there watching, I never say that I never go to jail, because we are living in a world where you might run out the house and get into an altercation protecting your children. You might run out of the house. Your wife called you on the phone because somebody's belligerent because of a car accident, and things get out of hand and you end up in jail. Any one of us that's watching this video, you never know if you might find yourself in jail. Things happen. And because you end up in jail don't mean you're a criminal. It means that the court system charged you for something that sometimes you have the right to defend yourself, and they find you guilty and you find yourself in the penitentiary. So now with that being said, in this situation with this young man, what could I say? I have so many conversations with so many different dudes coming from the penitentiary. I've even had, I've had brothers like Wild Bill. And I asked him, yo, Bill, what was the worst situation you ever been through with these correction officers? Him, Agard, Trouble, Lucky Dawn. I done had many conversations, and none of them is good. Dudes always try to paint a perfect picture, or paint that picture like jail is like a walk in the park. Like, no. Especially when you incarcerated in New York, the city or the state. Back in the days when I was in Rikers Island, ERU used to come in the cell area when cuttings happened, and they would find somebody that they didn't like, and they'd beat you till the cows come home. And some of the times, a dude would refuse to go to the clinic and go in his room, in his cell rather, and lay down and not wake up. Many a times this done happen. You got situations where Attica, Clinton, Comstock, them brothers up there tell you that they done found bodies buried underneath the gym in some of them jails. So now this video with this brother, it's like, what could I say? This is what comes with jail, man. I don't think y'all understand. So now that we see this video going viral, I could explain it to you. When you get in certain jails, like Marcy, Attica, Clinton, it seems like any of them jails, man. First and foremost, like, you dudes ain't never seen evil. Like them COs, they're evil. When you watch the video, any of y'all, I'm not posting a video up on YouTube. I'm not even playing with my channel like that. That video was too graphic. I see other people put it in. I'm not doing it. When you watch that video of this situation that happened in Marcy Correctional Facility, and you look at them beating life, the brother's handcuffed, body dangling, and you look at the faces of those correction officers, it kind of gives you a picture of what it was like in the plantation. Then it reminds me of the Constitution says when you go to jail, you're already 3/5 of a man. But when you go to jail, slavery is abolished unless you go to jail. So legally, when you go to the penitentiary, you in the plantation. You are in the belly of the beast. There's nothing sweet about that. Me sitting up there acting like I'm surprised? No, I'm actually hurt. Because even though the brother that got whooped out like that by them COs was in there for putting a knife in his female girlfriend, convicted of that, He had a 12-year sentence that the courts deemed was his punishment. The courts gave him 12 years. The correction officers gave him life, or rather a death sentence. He will now proceed home to his family in a body bag. And see, that's not acceptable, especially from an inmate that's handcuffed. They had no regards for that man's life, using the walls to push their feet into his groin and his ribs. Looking at that video, looking at the body language, looking at the faces, it reminded me of the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. When they're about to torture their victim. And they just sitting at the table eating. Knowing after they finish their meal, they're going to go back to the chainsaw. Zong, 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 zong. What more is it? I mean, what more is there for me to say? Outside of the fact that anybody that's watching me, in my younger days, I done fought bodies. Yeah, I've been to jail for murder. I fought bodies. I've been on Rikers Island for 3 years. I've been to jail. But I don't know if I could, like, I don't understand how you dudes, you commit crimes that you know is going to land you in jail for 10 years, 20 years, and better. And you just put your hands behind your back and willingly get in that police car, knowing that when you get in the mountains, where half them COs is like the mother had a baby with the son and them are incest babies up there. And you just let them put you in a police car willingly? Knowing that when you get to the jail, they're going to give you that same type of treatment? If you even look at them COs wrong, they're going to treat you like it's Rosewood. Stay out of jail. I don't care how tough you think you are. Jail ain't for everybody. Some of us live out here in this world and we got something to live for. That place, being treated like that, seeing people getting treated like that, living like that, asking the COs for tissue on the child. I think I might have to hold court in the street. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.